Phillips. I work at St Richard Green Catholic High School in Flint. I am the Health and Wellbeing Coordinator. We got involved with SHRN in 2014, and ever since then we've sort of taken the sort of process very, very serious due to the fact that there's just so much data. We've used it in all sorts of things, from changing some of the things that we do with PSE all the way through to sort of currently I'm looking at health and wellbeing and promotion across the entire school based on our last report. So in terms of what we do with the data, we analyse it as a sort of small group with senior leadership team. We then go down to heads of year, and then we move on and actually use it with the school council. And I've actually just done a process with those now, and they've looked at the new report for 2018, and they've come up with the same ideas as ourselves as a whole school, and we're going to implement that over the next 12-18 months. So yeah, it's a really good thing to be part of, and yeah, it's a very valuable source of information. So yeah, great.
Wel, dwi'n ffodus iawn i fod yn gweithio efo'r saith ysgol uwchradd yng Nghymru, a wedi bod yn gweithio yn cydweithio'n agos iawn efo'r CRIM. Ac un o'r pethau da ni wedi gweld sydd yn allweddol ni ydy'r ffaith bod ni wedi elwa o gael yr adroddiadau. Mae pob ysgol yn trin pob adroddiad fel aur, maen nhw wrth i bodda bod y wybodaeth ar gael. Dwi'n meddwl beth sy'n bwysig o ran yr adroddiad ydy'r ffaith bod ni'n cael llais y disgybl, ac mae'n cael ei wneud mewn ffordd sydd yn dangos parch tuag at y disgybl. Da ni ddim yn disgwyl yn ymwneud ar lafar, da ni'n disgwyl iddyn nhw adrodd yn ôl drwy'r honiadau. A felly dwi'n meddwl falle bod ni'n cael fwy o wybodaeth drwy hynny. A bobl ifanc hefyd yn sylweddoli, mae natur yr adroddiad ydy sicrhau bod ni'n cydweithio fel ysgolion a disgyblion i fedru edrych ar agweddau sydd yn dda iawn, hynny yw pethau sydd da ni'n hapus ynglyn â'r canlyniadau, a wedyn edrych ar yr elfennau eraill lle falle da ni angen cynorthwyo'r disgyblion i fedru delio efo'r rhain o'r hynty wedi codi. Ond mae o'n rhywbeth adeiladol iawn. Mae'n braf bod gennym ni hwn fel baseline, fel mewn 2 flynedd byddwn ni'n gallu edrych yn ôl a gweld os oes yna wahaniaeth wedi bod. A da ni ymhonwy newid sefydlu bwrdd lliwio iechyd a lles ysgolion Conwy. Ac ar y bwrdd lliwio yna, mi fyddwn ni'n cael cynrychiolaeth o bob ysgolion, cynrychiolaeth o bob cwrs drwy'r ysgolion cynradd, a wedyn cynrychiolaeth o yr asiantaethau da ni'n gweithio fo. Enghraifft Moses Ysgol, CAMS, seicolegwyr addysg, gweithio cymdeithasol. Mae pawb yn barod. Da ni newydd gael digwyddiad yn Nghymru i ddathlu y cyfle yma, a da ni'n edrych ymlaen yn andros, ond mae rhaid i ni ddeud bod yr adroddiadau SHRN yn allweddol. Felly diolch yn fawr iawn am y cyfle, a da ni'n edrych ymlaen at fod yn ôl yn 2 flynedd.
Amanda Previous is a teacher from Connors Key High School. We've just received our first SHRN report, which has been invaluable to us in terms of identifying the issues that we have and how we can improve the health and well-being of the young people in our care. To date, the report has been shared with governors, it's been shared with a certain group of parents who found the information to be really interesting. We're going to be working on putting an action plan together to focus on the specific aspects of health and well-being which are impacting on our young people, and these will be addressed through whole school health mornings and also through the health and well-being lessons across the curriculum.
I'm Jamie Loxton from Welshpool High School. I'm assistant head teacher, and I plan to share the information with parents, staff and pupils. I hope to have snippets and use the graphs and tables and so on to share with parents to move the school forward.
Ysgol uwchradd Bydeben ar SHRN. Mae'r rhwydwaith iechyd wedi bod yn wych yn yr ysgol o rhan rhoi cynlluniau i ni ar gyfer datblygu yr ochr iechyd o ran iechyd meddwl, iechyd corfforol, iechyd rhywiol o disgyblion ni, ac da ni yn teimlo bod ni wedi cael effaith ar sut mae'r disgyblion yn.
My name is Eleanor Owen and I'm from Ysgol Aries. The report has given us measurable data to help us formulate an action plan to improve health and well-being in Ysgol Aries. It's brought health and well-being to the forefront of our school action points for next year. It's given us the opportunity to look at new avenues in which we can improve the well-being of our students and help to communicate some of the issues that maybe not have been seen before now with all stakeholders, so governors and parents, and share ideas with them and other schools to make things better all round.
I'm Alice, and I'm assistant head teacher at St Joseph's Catholic High School in Wrexham. My role within the school is I line manage the heads of year, special needs, and I'm also involved with the whole PSC curriculum. 4 years. So I received our first report in 2016, and I worked a lot with the PSC coordinator, who had a look at our current PSC system, and following on from the report that we received, we were able to come up with an action plan which actually looked at certain areas where we felt as though we needed to improve. And following on from the report that we've just had, we've already looked at our new action plan and realised that some of the things that we put into place have worked very well. Some things that we were able to look at in 2016 that we haven't made any improvement at all. So there are some very positive messages in our report, and there's a couple of things that we will need to address in the future. But we find the data very useful, and particularly being in the Wrexham area, the PASS is not supported now in Wrexham. So we've got our own vulnerability tracking system, so we can look at individuals ourselves, but in terms of the data that we receive from SHRN, it's very useful and provides us with ways to move forward with what we're actually doing in the future. So still lots of work to do though, and each year group will throw up particular issues. It's already been mentioned in conference that in certain areas there are particular issues. I think in Wrexham we've got a lot of problems around child exploitation, sexting, mental health and well-being is a major issue, but we're working very closely with CAMS. They've got on board and they do a lot of training with us. We've as a result of the contacts that I have within SHRN, we've become part of the self-harm pathways. So there have been lots of positive benefits for us as being part of the network.
We're in from Wrexham Healthy Schools, and our intention is to liaise with the schools, share the reports with us, look at the data, and where possible we can support them in any areas that they feel that we can help.